Shalom, shalom. For the foremost, I'm going to start by saying, Call on La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Chakodash. Let's give all praise to the Heavenly Father, and then the Son, the Word, ignorantly calls God in Jesus Christ. I was going to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well, teaching me this truth, as well as say shalom to the hopeful elect, or the I can push his word, truth, and sincerity. All right, Lord Williams, be edifying lesson. All right, going to Micah 2, starting at the top. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Right. Who the ones who are, who the wicked, that the Lord already had foreseen that will be ruling in the earth, right, and be taking peace from the earth, right? There's Esau Edom, right, who self-proclaims himself to be white, which when you guys search the scriptures, it clearly outlines 18 nations of people who the Lord created, right? It doesn't mention anything about white people, it doesn't mention anything about black people, Japanese, Chinese, Middle Eastern, etc. No, it outlines the nation of Edom, right, the nation of Israel, right, the nation of Ammon, Moab. All right, Ishmael, these are the actual true biblical nationalities, and they're identified within these scriptures. And these latter days, the Lord is making it manifest, making it very clear as to who these people are, right? And by way of his prophets, right? The scriptures tell you in Amos 3:7 that the Lord doeth nothing but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants of prophets. So by the way, the Lord revealing these things unto his men, we're able to go forth and spread and teach these things, right? Beginning with our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, right? Who the Lord put that particular spirit on to build a increase in understanding and build to break these scriptures down, right? And now in this day it's been made it's very evident, very plain as to who the evil are, who the wicked are, right? Esau Edom, the scriptures say that he's been made bare, right? He's being uncovered. It's starting to be a shameful spewing upon his glory, where the so-called white man is now being heavily spoken against now more than ever before, right? All his evil deeds and doings are coming to light in these latter days as his kingdom falls. It says, when the morning is light, they practice it because in the power of their hand, right? They had the power to do these things. Again, I quoted Job already, Job 9:24, right? About the wicked being given to the earth being given to the hand of the wicked, right? And the key word in that verse is given, right? That's why he has that power in his hand, because the Lord set him up for a particular time period to be able to rule, right? Nothing, nothing is done without the will of the Lord. All right. Well, if it's not the will of the Lord, so the very fact that Esau's empowered and he's ruling over the world, not because he's so wise, and not because he has so much knowledge, and not because he's so strong and mighty. It's quite literally because the Lord set him up, over us to be for a multitude of reasons, right? For one, to punish us, chastise us, and correct us for our transgressions against him, right? To give us a display as to how not to rule, right, in the earth. All right, all these things, there's multiple reasons as to why this took place, but nevertheless, it's only for a temporal period. Eventually this man's going to fall. This is Revelation chapter 20. In verse 3, it says, again, this is going to Esau, being, rising back into power in Europe after the 1,000-year period between the fall of the Roman Empire and the Renaissance period, right, in the late early 1400s, right? That 1,000-year period was also referred to as what the Middle Ages, the Dark Ages, the medieval times. During the time of the Byzantine Empire, it says, in verse Revelation 23, so get straight to the point. It says, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loose for a little season, right? That's what's happened, right? Again, that 1,000-year period going between that 1,000 years in between the fall of the Roman Empire and the Esau rising back into power in Europe, ultimately leading to, those three wars, the British American War, the French American War, the Spanish American War, which led to the establishment of America and it growing to be the power it is today, right? That was a 1,000-year period in which he was bound, and then afterwards he'd be loose for a little season, right? And that's come to pass. Needless to say, right? Esau was able to come back into power, rise, right, and for centuries he's been able to oppress, all the other nations, right? To have his way go forth, to literally be the hammer of the earth. But now in these latter days, again, he's fallen. Everything that he's prescribed, everything that he's you know, everything that people once was subscribed to, believing in his philosophies, believing in his indoctrination. Although you still have a very large a majority of people who still who still trust in this devil, you're starting to see the trust being from the average person dwindle. Right, no longer are people even looking to the powers that be in the world as being truthful, as being honest, as being sincere. Again, it's starting to become a shameful spewing upon this man's glory. This is Isaiah. What's that? Malachi. This is Malachi chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, "Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts." Right, because that's what they did, right? Esau returned again and rolled back into power, and he was able to build up a very strong empire, a very strong kingdom, right, known as America. It says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down." Right, so although they're gonna, we're able to ascend to a certain extent, what Scripture said in the book of Job, I believe it's the 14th chapter, it said, "The Lord set a bounds that he cannot pass." So there's only a particular level that the Lord is going to allow the Esau to get to and ascend to before he would actually, remove him from that position of power. Again, this wasn't, intended to be a kingdom that ruled and lasted forever, just like different empires that stood in the earth throughout history, right? It was a time for them to rise and a time for them to fall. It was never intended to be forever. The only kingdom that the Lord actually intends on ruling and lasting forever is the kingdom of heaven, right? When righteousness actually made the standard of earth, and the Lord, as he sets up his only begotten son, Yahushua, along with those joint heirs of the elect men, nation of Israel, right? Those are the ones who, by way of that government and this being established, will a kingdom be to last forever. But all these other kingdoms, these heathen, the heathen are running, or that any even prior ones that Jake had dominion in, right? For like the time of Solomon, for example, all these kingdoms were temporal, right? And America is no different, right? America, which is referred to as Babylon the Great in the Scriptures, will fall as well as the kingdoms of old. It says, "They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever." Right? And you go into the word indignation, you go into a righteous anger, right? This is what the Lord has towards the nation of Esau, man, right? It's literally but the people that he hates. Matter of fact, but jump up and read it. It says, verse 2, "I have loved you, saith the Lord, yea, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid waste his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness." So, so the Lord made it very clear and plain that he hates the nation of Edom, man, right? And this is the reason as to why you go to the book of Obadiah, the Lord Lee outlines the judgment is going to happen, right? Malachi, it's like Obadiah received a vision as to what the end thereof was for Esau, man, right? And that's how Esau's story is in. We already know, right? It's because it's already written that literally Esau is going to be completely done away with. He's going to be removed from on high. He's going to serve 1,000-year captivity, right, underneath the nation of Israel in the kingdom, right? And then he's going to get completely done away with, be eradicated and cease to exist, man. All right, and by it's a necessary thing because this man was literally created to be the devil, right? He was created to be that third part of man, that's those sons of the wicked, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. So when we're in the kingdom of heaven and it's all joy and it's rejoicing and everything's a righteous society, you have no purpose for Esau anymore. When the nation of Israel has learned their lesson and they're actually walking the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, there's no longer a need for Esau to come and pollute the earth with his wickedness, right? This is Psalm chapter 58 and verse 3. Says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right. This is the profile of Esau Edom, man. Right. This is who he is. Right. He literally, there's nothing but rob, steal, kill. Lie, destroy, man. Scripture says, thief come not but to steal, kill, and destroy. So this is his entire MO, man. Right? That's his modus operandi. That's what he's known for. That's what he constantly and continuously practices. Right? He's going to continue to do so until his kingdom falls. Right? He's going to look to. This is where he looks to usher in his NWO. Right? He looks to fulfill his God complex that he's stricken with in order to be able to keep these ways up, to continue to push his way onto all nations. But nevertheless, again, he's going to fail, right? Again, there's a balance the Lord set up that the devil can't pass, and it's gonna be manifest very soon. Scripture say, matter of fact, real quick, let me get that in Job. Because Scripture say that right when he's about to get to the fulfillment of his enterprise, Lord's going to have that come with his divine intervention. This is Job chapter 20 and verse 22. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." Right, you go to straits, goes to being a position of difficulty. So just when it seems like he's about to come to the full sufficiency, right? Once he's about to fulfill his enterprise, which is what establishing the ability to merge man with machine, right? His NWO, him coming with his technology, trying to set that mark, right, inside of man, right? Pursuing Revelation 13 chapter, man, that no man may buy or sell, to him have that mark, right? That mark that there is no repentance from, that you will suffer the judgment or wrath from Yahweh Shema Shai, and you're to take that. That's literally what he looks to do. He looks to fulfill his God complex and play the Most High through his technology, through his science, his medicine, right? And right when he's about to accomplish that, right, it says right here, it says, verse 23, when he's about to fill his belly, right, once he's about to fill his full agenda, it says the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So right when he's about to fulfill that enterprise, once he's about to accomplish his goal he set out to do, the Lord is going to come in and intervene. He's going to completely destroy and eradicate. It says that it shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, right? Going to completely destroy and obliterate the devil, right, and foil all of his plans. And that's in the very near future, right? Quite literally, the closer Esau gets to ushering this thing in, the closer he gets to his own downfall, his own demise, right? That's the beauty, and then that's the balance and duality the Lord deals in, And simultaneously, while the Lord brings great destruction, he's going to bring great salvation to his men who are speaking these things, who are actually against the evil, right? Scripture say, who will rise up for me against the evildoers, who will stand for me against the workers of iniquity, right? That's what the Lord requires of his men and those who he's going to deliver, right? When Scripture speaks about putting on therefore the elect in the book of Colossians, the 3rd chapter, this is what it's going into, right? Doing those things the Lord requires of you, right? Before the judgment